So back on the Highlander, and today we're actually going to work on putting these crossbars for the roof rack. So getting this thing ready for our 10,000 mile journey this summer. Looking forward to that. Traveling the west. And what we want to do is put the crossbars for the roof rack. I got on Amazon, found this one that actually had decent reviews. I'll post a link if you're interested in it. I think it was like $89. So the purpose is to get them in here. They slide in through the channel that you can see over there. And then a buddy of mine has one of those, forget what you call them. It's a cargo carrier, kind of looks like a bullet in a way, I guess the dynamic of it. So he's gonna lend me that. We'll be able to put our luggage up there. And the purpose of that is that when we went on our journey last year, ran out of space. So in case people didn't know, I do have a tech channel where I go out and pick up used PC parts, try to put a PC together and flip it. And when we went last year, I picked up 3 PCs, flipped it, made some real good money doing that. But it was pretty tight and we had to leave some things behind, or better yet, we couldn't take things that we wanted to take. So luggage will be up here, we'll have more room back there, and we should be good. So let's get started. And from what I gather, we gotta pop this off. So using the plastic trim, okay. This is promising. Nice. I think we got to do the same thing for the back, all 4 sides. It's nice and easy. It gets me nervous because this thing has been plastic, baking in the southern sun for all these years. So don't want to cause any issues. All right, 2 for 2. Can we go 3 and 4? And this is a tool that I got for installing radios. Well, I think I bought a radio, or I bought something and they sent me this. Now this one is, there we go. Don't want to force it. Once you get that one, and you don't want to do that, but that's okay. Nice and easy. All right. Just kind of slide and twist. There we go. Once we do that. Ah, sweet. Cool. So let's take a look at the instructions. All right, remove the roof rack, leg covers, check. So this one is going to be the one for the front. I think it's supposed to have a knob here. Let's pop this open. I will say the instructions on these things suck. Okay, so my thought is this needs to go this way. I'm thinking this goes like that. Well, it's different lengths. I'm going to assume the shorter one is going to go this way. So I think these are going to go this way. Really curious on how those washers, where those washers go, because I don't see anything that suggests what they're supposed to do or where they're supposed to go. Yeah, so the long ones go for these and the short ones go for the top. Two of these screws go here. You know, I wonder if these screws are for those washers are for these screws. That would kind of make sense. That's one. So let me put the second one together. It's pretty much going to be the same thing as that, and then we'll see how they mount up on the SUV. So now that these are installed, I think we're supposed to just slide them in here. Okay, not bad. There's these rubber pieces that are supposed to slide in here. So I think what I'm just going to do is slide it in until this is flush with the rack, which I think that seems reasonable. Yeah, that seems to work. Snug it down. These daggum things, they just snapped off. Unbelievable. Now I gotta order a new one. Great. So, idea. Silicone makes everything better. Popped in some black silicone. Got a good glob all around over here. Cleaned it up pretty nice. And with about like 30 minutes or an hour, that should dry and be nice and secure. And if it does come off, then we'll just go ahead and order another one. But all the other three were fine, but of course there's always got to be one. So far, my thoughts on this, not bad. It is sturdy. It ain't going nowhere. And that cargo cover, whatever you call that thing, should fit pretty nice right over there. And we should be good to go. So I'll end up picking that up next month, but I wanted to go ahead and get this done. I do like that it's sleek. It doesn't stick out. I wish the instructions were a little better, but hey, it is what it is. You get what you paid for. It would have been nice to find the OEM one. I did find some, but they were like $300–400. This has decent reviews. I think it should be good. So good start for preparation for a long road trip. I've already changed the fuel pump and I got a bunch of other things I got to do to it. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll post a link in case you're interested in it. Do I recommend it? Yeah, for the most part. It's sleek, doesn't stick up like I said. I don't even know it's there. So thanks for watching. and let's see what else we can work on.